What's up, guys? This is GTFan712 here with This Week in Roshe News for the week of October 14th through the 20th. A big week in news that came primarily in the later part of the week, but let's go ahead and get started. Our first story this week comes in from BugginOut16, who posted this photo of the Woven Toebox Roshes over on the Nike Talk forums. Now, this just shows a more detailed shot of what the Woven Toebox Roshes will look like with that woven toe box and woven heel cup, but for the first time we're noticing that embossed Nike swoosh on the mid panel. So a really cool concept that we haven't seen before on a Roshe, and look forward to more info about this shoe coming later in this episode. Next up, we have an Instagram photo that was posted over on the Team Roshe Facebook page that is primarily showcasing a purple colorway of the Nike Flyknit One, but in the background you do get to see a preview of a future colorway of the Roshe Run in a navy and what looks like a gray swoosh upper with a white or sail midsole. Something we haven't seen before, and this is a new colorway, but again, stay tuned until later in this episode for more info on that. Next up, we have a shot of a sample pair of the Tent and Dark Royal Blue Roshes that was posted by Superman501 over on the Team Roshe Facebook page. These are slated for a fall or winter release alongside the Sail and Blue Glow Roshes, and he did say he picked these up at a Nike factory store. So if you guys are a sample size 9 and are interested in a pair of these shoes or the Sail Blue Glows, go ahead and check out your local Nike factory stores or outlet stores to see if they have any of these on shelves. Next, we have another look at the 3 colorways of the Roshe Run that I previewed in last week's show that are slated for a winter 2012 or 2013 release. They are the Charcoals, the Navy Mints, and the Lemons. These were picked up by Team Roshe members docsteve and silvastar over the last week, and they have posted up some more photos, and docsteve has even posted up a video review of all 3 of the colorways, so I'll link to those down in the description. So be sure to check those out if you guys are interested in these 3 colorways. Next up, we have a big story to close out this week in Roshe News from DE Beatup, who has been a reliable source for Roshe News in the past. Now, he posted up these much clearer catalog shots of the spring and summer 2013 lineup for the Roshe Run. So let's go ahead and get into the spring 2013 colorways. Now, our look at the spring 2013 Roshes is actually a very limited look. I'm not sure if these are all of the Roshe models that we'll be releasing in the spring, but this is our first look at the Woven Toebox Roshes in a what looks like a navy or possibly a dark green colorway, and then that blackout colorway that we saw available from Aloha Rag earlier about 2 weeks ago. But our big preview for spring 2013 is the floral pattern Roshes, which are shown here by BugginOut13 in the navy colorway. These will be releasing in a navy colorway, a yellow colorway, and a teal colorway, which I believe could possibly be the shoe that we saw in that Flyknit One preview shot earlier in this show. I'll post all of the official color descriptions for these pairs down in the description below if you'd like to check out what those official colors will actually be. Next is a look at the summer of 2013 Roshes, as well as a look at all the possible colorways that could be releasing in the summer as well as later on in the future. A huge list of official colorways that could provide us a lot more insight on future colorway releases. Now, on the catalog shot, you can see some returning original colorways as well as some new colorways to the summer of 2013. In the top left, you can see a pair that looks like the black sails, but it's got a different colored midsole and outsole as well as a different colored swoosh. To the right of that, we could see possibly the first US release of the mangoes, although those official colors are not listed in the list that DE Beatup provided. The next row down on the left side looks like the lemon colorway, although I'm pretty sure this could be the classic stone and volt pair that was identified in the list. So that upper would be classic stone. It also looks like the mid panel is possibly suede or a little bit darker than the toe box and the heel cup, with a volt midsole and outsole wrapping up that shoe. To the right of that, we have the navy calypso or navy mint pair, which I believe is actually colorway number 443, which is listed as Squadron Blue, Fiberglass, and Sport Turquoise. So no real confirmation on if those are the official colors. That's just me guessing based on the list of colorways that were provided. But a cool release. I'm really excited for that shoe. Now below that, you'll see the return of the Sport Reds, Iguanas, and Black Sails for the summer of 2013. So if you guys weren't able to pick up a pair of these when they originally released or don't want to pay the premium for a pair now, you could possibly see a re-release of these colors come next summer. And lastly, in the bottom right corner of this photograph, you can see what looks like the first possible colorway for the Roshe 2, which is a very controversial model. I know a lot of people are upset about it and don't like the fact that they moved the swoosh down to the toe box. Even Dylan Rash said that he had no involvement in a sort of swoosh movement and that he's only really worked with original Roshes as far as design. However, this is a look at a light blue and light yellow or possibly volt with a metallic silver swoosh and a white midsole and outsole, so a possible colorway for the Roshe 2 if it does actually release. And that's not all. We have another preview from DE Beatup, which is just a colorway listing for the fall of 2013, but these are for the Roshe Run mids, which are not listed as the trails, which will retail at $80 in 3 colorways. We have a black, atomic red colorway, an armory navy, and yellow colorway, as well as a mortar, blue hero, and sail colorway. So you can check what those official colors are on other shoes from Nike using Google by just typing in those colors, but a possible Roshe mid to come next fall. And for all of the spring, summer, and fall 2013 Roshe Run previews, I'll be typing up all of the official colorway and official color information, as well as style and color codes down in the description. So be sure to check there for the official names of all the colors that will be coming on future Roshe Run models. And be sure to let me know what your favorite and least favorite is from this list down in the comments below. And that will do it for this week in Roshe News for the week of October 14th through the 20th. Check back next weekend for a recap of the upcoming week's news in the Roshe world, and in the meantime check my other sneaker reviews and quick looks that are available on my channel. But for now, this has been GT Fan 712. Thanks for watching.